Hello there, people. What's going on? Almost good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. By the time I upload this is going to be morning. Time here in Dhaka is around going towards midnight. It's 11:40 p.m. and I'm doing a couple of videos. First video is done, which is a Hollister fragrance. Check it out. It's called Free Wave. Okay, so that one is done. I'll upload that with this video side by side. So this one is particularly for Christmas holiday season. As you guys all know, a year is almost coming to an end. So New Year's Eve, Christmas, and next year you're going to have maybe some more holidays, like people usually celebrate. So during winter time people celebrate the what do you call the uh, Christmas and holidays. These things are very festive for people, so they do a lot of shopping, like other stuff like homewares, shirts, like garments, or maybe something like bags, designer bags. People give a lot of stuff, right? So I am a fragrance guy. I'm going to suggest some fragrances for you for holiday season. Hopefully you like them. These are all from my collection from different budget. Let's go one by one. First, I'll do an honorable mention. This is literally like Christmas in a bottle. This is the fragrance I got recently, backup bottle of, and this is making me do this list. Okay, so that honorable mention is Burberry's London. Why is it honorable mention? Because you have seen it way too many times and it's like so obvious, like this is so good for holiday. Everybody buys this and it's a great like a said tobacco wine, like a port wine, and then some cinnamony feel, and cinnamon is a big part of Christmas, I think. So New Year's Eve, like if you're doing Christmas holiday, like cooking turkey and all that thing, this is perfect. This goes perfectly with it. It's a cozy, warm, cute little fragrance with this nice coat. We call this the coat of fragrance game. So this is called Burberry's London. So I'll keep that here. Okay, far end. So that one you can get anytime. That is going to make a great Christmas present. And even the new version is not very different from the old OG packaging. So let's go number 10. I'll start with a very high fragrance. Okay, and this fragrance, I don't know, I had to pay a lot of money. Many people said I got scammed, but it's okay. Sometimes when they bring it for the first time, they bring only one, it cost is high. It's okay. Now it's more like $35, but I paid $65. That is called Afnan 9 p.m. Rebel, the beautiful red bottle. This fragrance, I have nothing against it. Like I really like this, and this performance is very strong. It's very loud, and this fragrance projects like really good. And I think this will, like, how to say, like perform very well in the colder months, and if you put this on in summer, spray less, right? So this fragrance basically is like a sweet, like Aventus Absolu take on that one, but I think it has its own touch. It's sweet, it's fresh. You can get that the pineapple-y sort of play, and some people compare this with other ones, the dupes, but this is a very good quality fragrance. So after 9 p.m. Rebel, new one, and if someone gets it, I don't think they're gonna be very unhappy. Okay, that one is 35 to 45, give or take. Okay, next one is another affordable perfume that is making all my lists, and for good reasons. This is that fragrance called Liquid Brun by French Avenue. Okay, this perfume, okay, I'll tell you. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, from time to time that cold bothers me. Anyway, so this thing is one of the most high fragrance in the community right now, and it's a take on Altair by Parfum de Marly. And Altair, most of the reviewers already told you, so you know the secret. That thing is nice smelling, spicy, sort of like a happy, you can say sweet, mild sweet, and also leather perfume, which this one is. And I tried Altair. Altair quality is better than this for sure. Longevity wise, this thing is potent, but Altair lasts like 5-6 hours more, and you expect that $250 $350, like that's not a joke, and that's a great quality perfume. But when you think of reasoning or practicality, this fragrance makes so much sense. It's really nice, and I think you get like a cinnamony kick, orange blossom, cardamom, and then vanilla, LME, and sort of like a praline sort of a feel. So it is spicy. It's very spicy opening, but when you wear it, it gives you that velvety texture that when you wear it, it's like that dusty sort of a powdery cacao feel. So you get that from this. It's kind of chocolatey, also like a ginger spiced or pumpkin latte. If you're familiar with those, try Liquid Brun. Great fragrance for if you are having budget, okay, within 35 to 45 bucks. Okay, so the next one I'm going to go is my best purchase for this year when it comes to Middle Eastern perfumes, and this is the last of them in this list, but If it was just a Middle Eastern or affordable list, I would make this number one. Always do. Hawas Black. Okay, there's a new one out. I think the red one or something. I'm eagerly waiting. I have seen the news of it, but so far I haven't tried that. This thing is vintage Hachivat in a bottle with so much performance. Get this earlier bottles, which are, I don't know how you're gonna get those, but nowadays they only have the recent batches, but after maybe few months they will reformulate it, which they usually do, and that time the projection and longevity will go a little bit less. That's usual. But if you can get the vintage batch of this, this would be great, projection wise great, compliment wise. You can wear this all year round. And if you actually ask me, Nishana Hachivat nowadays is way expensive, around $200 for weak juice. I don't think I would do that again. I will get Hawas Black all the time, and juice color is very beautiful as well. So this is my number 8, I guess. Number 7, let's go a little bit expensive. These are some fragrances I got this year, more new ones. This is not my most favorite from the line, because I had a few other ones which really did the job for me, like the extreme version, the OG. But this is my like third favorite from the line, which is called Victor Rolf Spicebomb Dark Leather. And this is an EDP concentration, very cool looking bottle. Okay, this thing, as you can tell, is gonna be spicy. Okay, and spices work once again during this time of the year. I thought of the theme, and I have another one. Next one is a boozy one, but this thing goes nicely with that leather jacket. If you're going to go to someone's party or house, or let's say you're going to meet your girlfriend and stuff, their family, this is something you can wear. It will be masculine, and cold weather times I think it has good performance, not bad. But Spicebomb Extreme lasts longer than this, but that overall added leather note, dark leather, it makes it a little bit tad bit darker. It's somewhere between the OG Spicebomb and Spicebomb Extreme, minus the hookah tobacco. I think it's more emphasis on vanilla and the leather. So really nice fragrance, just the price tag is very expensive. So next one is the boozy one. Okay, usually every year I would put Pure Malt, CH-Man Prive, my trusted buddy. How are you, buddy? So I have many other boozy fragrances which has sweetness, booziness output, like Bentley Intense, CK, Reveal. But you have seen this like a lot recent days. This one also you have seen, but I never get tired of recommending this. This is called Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Prive. If possible, if you get a good price, you get a 200 ml or the big bottle. So when you give it to someone, they're gonna be really happy because they can use it for a lifetime almost, right? So good thing about this fragrance, it smells a lot like Dior Intense iris note, and it also has the pure malt, that whiskey. Okay, so it's like a cool, sweet, boozy, and also like classy kind of fragrance with good performance. I would say around you can get 7 to 8 hours out of it in your colder countries. So I think this fragrance is very sexy. Definitely you can make it someone's wish list. They're gonna be very happy, especially if you want to gift it to your boyfriend. They're gonna love this. Okay, Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Prive. So let's hit top 5. The 5 are going to be heavy hitters. These are solid, like Hawas Black is solid for performance. 9 p.m. Rebel is good. More or less they're all good, but Hawas Black is really exceptionally potent. If you like potent fragrances, let's hit some top 5. If you like amber, okay, this is underrated house, underrated fragrance. People usually go for was that one Grand Soir by MFK, but if you cannot afford it, or you can find Noir Ambre by Simiake, or some of the other ambers, or Ambre Sultan. Ambre Sultan is a little bit weak, but this thing is performance beast. This is Costume National Soul. Okay, and I don't know if they're Perfume or EDP concentration. They're very strong. Let me check. Yeah, these are parfum. Okay, so you can see the potency of the color of the juice, and the bottle design is very beautiful as well. So this is a spicy masculine amber. There's nothing unisex about it, and the dry down gets very sexy. I mean, you see me, I can Noir Ambre and this, I cannot decide which one is sexier, but from time to time I rotate. For winter, great little choice. I don't know how much that's gonna cost, but it's a bit expensive now. Okay, sold by Costume National. Next one, another Christmas in a bottle sort of bottle, looks flashy, and this thing actually is already a huge hit. In our country, it's getting very expensive for some reason. You can hear the rattling sound, which is called Le Male Elixir. Okay, and this is a bottle I bought like last month during the Black Friday holiday, like Black Friday sales time. And I had another bottle, like a backup bottle, which I sold off. I had this much, you know, how to say, partial. So I sold it off, and I got like full bottle. I just love this bottle design. These are like Egyptian, if you watch the movie Mummy, so pharaohs, right? Yeah, so they look like this ancient pharaohs, like the pyramids. It looks very Middle Eastern, sort of very sweet. And I think only reason I'm recommending this over La Male perfume, even though this is more expensive, because of that honey note, that sweetness. If you want to party, during the Christmas time, or you want to have a happy vibe, you can wear that. That thing is great. That's sexy. I actually prefer that over Elixir. But for festive season, you want to be a little bit fun. You're gonna get a little bit booze. You're gonna get a little bit like you lose it a little bit. Yeah, this is the fragrance. It's very sexy, very sweet, and very long lasting, and amazing for Christmas. Okay, so La Male Elixir. So we have three left, and these three are special. Let me tell you, these three, I would say, if you get these to someone, they're gonna be very happy. This next one is a bit underrated. Like in this line, people usually go for this one, Noir Extreme or Anthracite maybe, but this one no one talks about. Tom Ford Noir EDP. There's EDT version, which is the frosted glass, which is okay, not great but good. This thing is great longevity. It's dark, it's masculine, it's sexy. It gets a lot of comparison to my favorite Prada Amber Purom Intense, right? So you can get either one. You're not gonna be disappointed, but this thing actually performs better, and it's a little bit more Tom Ford-ish darkness, sexiness, a little bit black soap vibe. So this fragrance you can wear if you're dating or don't have kids yet, like you can wear this as night out scent for Christmas, for a drive. Great fragrance. Okay, Tom Ford Noir EDP. Number two and number one, I really had to think a lot which one I'm gonna make number two, which one I'm gonna make number one. Number two, this one is a Hugo Boss, my best buy of this year, best purchase. Okay, and I will keep saying it how good this is and how much I love it. This is the best, I think, perhaps till now. Boss bottle Absolu. I'm going to get the Elixir, but I think this is better than Elixir. Great longevity. This is niche quality stuff, different level, like sorcery, I would say, in Boss bottle game. Boss bottle usually are good, but some of them, they are like freshy, some of them are okay, some of them are like this oud saffron. That line was great, but finally Boss started making fragrances which people are recognizing and respecting, which makes me very happy, because I've been not brand ambassador, I'm not brand ambassador, but I've been like, how Chad claims he's the Ferrari guy, I am the Hugo Boss guy. I reviewed whatever Hugo Boss I could find. Check out my channel. I reviewed everything from Boss bottle, and I love this line, and I'm so happy to see this getting the recognition now. So long lasting. It is like similar to, some people say, Carlisle and Red Tobacco, but it's not exactly like those. So this one has its sweetness, it has its spices. Very sexy fragrance, man. I got compliments already by wearing this initial taste. Okay, Hugo Boss bottle, bottled Absolu. So time for number one, and I told you this thing had good battle with this. I thought this or that, okay, because I love them both, but I had to make this number one because this is a little extra special, very expensive. Amouage Boundless, and this is one of my fragrances, like Overture, this, and I think my Royal Tobacco. These three fragrances I really saved up to buy them because they're very expensive. Even at discounters, they are not cheap. The smell of this perfume, okay, if you talk about Royal Tobacco and this is more playful. This is like that cinnamon. This got that like a sweetness, I forgot all the notes, to be honest, but I remembered cinnamon being one of them. Very mouth-watering, very liquid kind of booze. Okay, like if you talk about Bailey's, it has this sweetness, right? This is not like Bailey's, but it has this liquid sweetness which I really like. It has, like, if you're drinking, you get a little bit tipsy, and then also enjoying the spices and warmth of the Christmas, all the candies, all the decoration. This is perfect. This is the smell in a bottle, and I really like it. It has great performance. I just unfortunately get a little bit nose blind to it after 2 hours, but great performer. Okay, and Amouage is making some great fragrances. This is one of them. So there you go. This is my Christmas not wish list. This is my Christmas holiday suggestion for you. If you are shopping, you can try any fragrance that you like, but make sure you go out there. Instead of ordering, if possible, go to the mall, sniff out tons of fragrances, try to know what your partner likes or what the possible candidates may like. It's always knowing that person, give something that goes with their character or their personality, so they will really like. My father, he, for example, he likes Boss bottle. He always have been wearing Armani's coat and Boss bottle. No matter what other fragrance I gave him, he likes Boss bottle, right? So depending on the age, depending on his taste or signature scent, so you can always have some sort of clue, knowing, or ask your family members, so that will help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. And I think only the 2 videos for the day, and I will say good night to all of you. Bye bye.